Alright, we're getting going here today. Thank y'all for your patience. The puppy was being extra silly and was taking all of the sweet time in the world. But that is okay, we love him so very much no matter what. We are ready to get going here today. We've got webcam, we've got game cam, we've got microphone. Do we have game audio? It looks like we have game audio. Perfect. We'll pick it up right where we left off yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. Morrowind Mondays are once a week, not every day. What is wrong with my silly little brain? Aw, why does it have to be owned? I want to steal it. So we are doing quests for the Tribunal Temple to try to rank up and get the last two artifacts, the final two artifacts on our list for the Tribunal. I keep saying Tribunal because we're in a Tribunal Temple for the Morrowind Museum. So just a quick recap. I'll probably need it too. We agreed not to tell Commander Ernami Silsi about what happened to Jallo or Indo. Lorithang was glad to hear about my decision, gave me 2 temple scrolls as a reward. Let's see what else she has for us. Any more duties? You don't have duties, but we're needed at the Office of Intercession in the Canton Plaza. Go there and find Idura Voron. She needs someone to deliver a letter for her. Well, that sounds like a conflict of interest. Let's go find her and do her bidding. At the Office of Intercession, that's up the stairs. Why do you disturb me? I don't disturb you, shut up. I think it's your face that's disturbing. So we need to go all the way to the plaza. And then the Office of Intercession is the one on the right. Okay. You're not who we're looking for. Not you. Not you. What if I don't want your warm regards? What if I'd rather have your ice cold regards? Hey, you're who we're looking for. You're the courier I asked for? Good. I need you to deliver this letter to Indoril Danvas. Indoril Danvas can be found in Roadur. You do know the way to Roadur, don't you? I mean, we just kind of jump over the river there. Yeah, sure. Close enough. It's Indoril Chapel State, just east of you. Here's a letter. Sealed. As you can see, the letter is meant for the young Lord's eyes only, so make sure you hand it to him personally. One can never be too careful these days. Here's some coin for the road. Well, okay. Pardon me for bothering you, but are you perhaps carrying a letter to Indoril Danvas? Yes, you're carrying a letter meant for the young Lordling of Roadur, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Now, I would like you to give that letter to me, if you please. Why? Idura Voron is but a novice working for the Office of Intercession. I find it rather unusual she should be writing to the son of Indoril Ilvi without consulting me or the major domo of the crossing. Just want to review the letter before you deliver it. That's all. Give it back to you after I've read it. Do you have any reason? Are you asking me, or is that an order? I leave it up to your conscience. In that case, I must respectfully refuse. Do you have any reason to be suspicious of her? Well, no, not really. She's always been an exemplary servant of the three. A little foolish, perhaps, but dutiful and humble. No one questions her faith or her devotion. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, then. Yes, I guess you're right. I bid you good day. Walk in Veloth's footsteps. Yeah, that's what you get. Look at that little trellis. That's cute. Okay, let's get out of here and go to Roadur. which is just to the east of us. Do I have my correct? I do not. We did change which one we were going to use for water walking though, didn't we? Yeah, we were going to use this one for water walking. Although we did just get this one too. 2 minutes of water walking. But that's a ring. Actually, it might be better as a ring, now that I think about it. The fortify speed is also nice. That's something to think about. We don't have to make the decision right this moment. There's Roadur. And there's broken ankles. Let's see. Let's give this ring a try. No, that's not what I was trying to do, and I'm a silly, silly goose.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
You're not all ears. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, some eyes, a nose. Ring of Safe Crossing. That's the one that we have equipped. Dang it, now we gotta go. Okay. I think we'll just let straight math be our deciding factor. Okay, so if we use this one once, it uses 16 out of 90. That means with the 2 minutes... 2, 3, 4, 5. We could probably get... We would for sure get 5 castings, maybe a 6th casting out of it. So 5 times 2 minutes, we get 10 total minutes of water walking out of that without any recharging necessary. Let's wait and use our other amulet and do the math on that one. Let's see which one comes up better on the math. This one does have the boost of speed. So if they come up close or even slightly in favor of more time for the ring, we'll just go for the amulet because that speed boost is nice. But if it comes up with like a significant difference in favor of the ring, then we're keeping the ring. That's how we'll factor it. Okay. Where did she want us to go? He'll be at the Chapel Estate of Roadur. Statesman Hall. Dolphin's Hall, Black Hand Hall, Sanctum, Hall of Judgment, Crossing of Lamps, the Watchtower, the Glass Hall, Warriors Hall. Where is the Chapel Estate? Is that this? Statesman Hall is like the de facto center of Roadur. It's by no means the only place here. That's not considered Roadur. That's definitely not Roadur. Hey, who are we looking for? Endoral Danvas. Can we ask about Endoral Danvas? No, we cannot. Nope, nothing in here we care about. Someone's been practicing. Okay, can we ask you? We have a letter for Endoral Danvas. I just need some directions, please. Young Cero can be found meditating by the shrine in his ancestors on the bottom floor of the Crossing of Lamps. Thank you. You're very helpful. Oh. Nope. This way it goes out. Okay, Crossing of Lamps is this building over here. You said on the bottom floor of the Crossing of Lamps. So let's go down some stairs. Hey, that's you.
Wealth beyond measure.
You all just got some high quality glass things there. If you've come here to speak with my father, make it quick. There are countless matters that require his attention. No, we're here for you. A letter from an Idura Voron. Thank you. Here's your gold. Consider the letter delivered. But you're not a mere courier, are you, Outlander? You're a sworn member of the Temple, an Outlander following the teachings of the Three. How unusual. In fact, perhaps you could offer some unique insight to a dilemma that I am facing. It's the problem of a good death. Oh no, it's not what you think. I'm not facing death myself. The problem concerns a slave, and my father, the illuminated Endoral Ilvi, has seen it fit that I should be the one to resolve the matter, but allow me to start from the beginning. There was an incident at the pier. Our slaves were unloading cargo from a ship when one of them fell down from the gangway. I do not know if it was simple clumsiness or if he was trying to escape, but the fall ended badly for him nonetheless. The slave got trapped and crushed between the ship's hull and the dock. The other man had dragged him out of the water, but I'm told he doesn't have an unbroken bone in his body, currently dying a slow death. So, you see, the problem is what to do now. The slave is sure to die, yes, but the manner in which he dies is in my hands. I want to do what's right. I have meditated on this for quite some time now, but have not found a clear answer. Since you are both a devout of the temple and an outlander, I'm interested to hear your perspective on this dilemma. What do you think would be the right thing for me to do? Please, do not be fazed by my status in your response. Speak freely. It's not right to own slaves to begin with. True, but it doesn't answer his dilemma, and he's just trying to do the right thing by somebody in their last moments of life. I have a suggestion, I have some questions, I refuse to take part. May I think about? I have some questions. Ask your questions. Tell me more to say. What's his name? Argonian, but I have not seen him with my own eyes, and I do not know his name. Does it bother you that you don't even know his name? It doesn't bother me. Do you think it reflects badly on me? Answer me this, Outlander. Does the Emperor and Cyrodiil know the names of all of his subjects? I think not. And still he has power over their lives. That's a fair argument. Slave's name is irrelevant to me. What I want is to give him a good death. I mean, I can't say you're the best paragon of ethicality, but that's a fair and a well-reasoned argument. I have some other questions for you. Perhaps the slave's life can be saved? If it was possible, we would not be having a discussion. I'm told by my servants that the slave's situation is hopeless. Hopeless or not, a healer should tend to the slave to try to save him. I cannot help but wonder if you're being willfully ignorant of the hopelessness of the situation. The slave is doomed. There's no healer under the sky that could help him. It would be useless to try. Sigh. I will resolve this matter on my own. You may go. I just wanted to know where he is so I could try to heal him. Problem of a good death. I've already heard your advice. I was just trying to get all the information. Dang it. I feel like we got the worst result out of that. Oh well, he didn't like us asking all the questions, so that's how we ended it.
What is it, Sarah?
Where is this dying slave? Can we ask around? Well, we can't ask the guards. Guards either don't know or don't care.
Outlander, what do you want?
Can't ask you.
Anytime now.
You don't know anything.
Share your thoughts.
You're currently at grips with some spiritual matters. Struggling with some issues regarding your faith. Cannot speak to a priest, and you fear admitting your own sins will lead to termination as a retainer. Vys-Assanud. Been doing this job for a long time. You might as well add. Cannot be exiled before you retire. Can I help? You want to help me? Well, who am I to deny the charity of a stranger? Do you have any ideas? What sins do you carry, Saddam? Normally I would not be so open, but I am desperate. Let me begin. Spent every day since I was but a lowly retainer in House Endoril, working hard. I enjoyed it, actually, and my diligence was rewarded time and time again. Nowadays, I have too much money earned from those ventures, and yet it leaves me as little time to read scriptures or pray. I feel as though I'm becoming selfish and slovenly. Being overworked is not a sin. If you believe you have too much money, it is customary to give charity. Overworked. You're right, Outlander. Perhaps it's not a sin, and I must simply request a break. Surely I have earned one by now. I'll ease my mind and give my XX wealth of charity across the town surrounding Roadur, and I'll start with you. Take this amulet. Thank you. Thank you. Talking to you has been a revelation. Oh, I wasn't asking for anything. You're such a nice guy.
You honor me. Thank you.
No, you honor me.
Thank you. We are truly friends.
We are.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
He just gave me a extravagant sapphire amulet for nothing, literally. Okay. Just for telling him that he hasn't done anything wrong. Okay, there's the slave shack's just here. Hi, little Guar. That looks like just two.
What do you want of me, Outlander?
You sell things? You sell soap, various kinds of soap, and some books, and some food. What I want is to break into here and see if the injured slave is in here. Let's pop a quick save. And then let's get this one while we're at it. No, I see no dying slave in here anywhere. There is no escape from this Endoril stronghold. That's what they all say. Somebody's hiding a piece of meat behind that rock. But that's okay, I won't tell. Y'all think there's just no escape. That's what all of y'all think. Um, you're a slave. Carry Andorra by rickshaw to nearest Andorra chapels, Durham and Navan, as well as the city of Almlexia.
The traveler seeks answers.
I'm gonna look this one up just because I feel bad. What is the name of this quest? Temple Duress of a Slave. Let's see, what does Google have to say on the matter? Advise Endoral Donbas about the promise of good death. Reward Endoral Amulet, successfully advise anything other than freedom, or Seventh Barrier, successfully advise freeing the slave. And 100 gold for telling Idura Voron that we delivered the letter. We could have gone for advising him to free the slave if we had 75 speechcraft. I don't think we have 75 speechcraft anyway. So all that we're missing out on is an Endoral Amulet. They're not documenting any more about it than that. Let's see. Is there any more information on it? No, doesn't seem like... Okay, well, that's about all that we can do about it. Okay, we'll get back to it. In that case, we can Civvy from here back to almost Thur. I don't want anything from you. Speak with Udura. Oh, we gotta go back to Udura Voron. Of course we do.
Do you want?
No, not from you. Go away. Okay, well, she's down here. Yes, we've delivered the letter. Good, and I trust everything went well. There's no surprises on the way. Eileen Teloth wanted me to show her the letter. She did. You didn't let her read it, did you? I refused to give her the letter. Thank you. Don't understand why Eileen would be so mistrusting of me. I guarantee there was nothing in that letter that was any concern. I knew I could trust you. Go back to Loris Dallin and give her my regards. She was wise to choose you for this task. Okay. We go right back where we just were. Hello. Yes, we have delivered the letter. You have more duties. You're sending me on a mission to Old Ebonheart. I'm an outlander, so who would be better suited to weed out outlandish heresy? Two heretics in questions are Sir Triel and Hestophus Velifer, temple devout who have visited the city of Old Ebonheart and made numerous complaints about them. Simply can't go ignoring them any longer. Now, the Ordinaries would love to pay a visit to these outlanders, but the Imperials would never let them enter the city. That's why I'm sending you there. Talk to them, make them repeat. Respect the temple law. Remember to be very discreet. Temple law means little to the Empire. Okay, who are these people? Sir Tiel is a trinket peddler by the docks, selling her wares to foolish outlanders from overseas. They would be innocent enough. We've heard from sailors she spreads falsities about the temple teachings to facilitate her sales, conflating the tribunal with the good Daedra among other things. We need her to stop doing that. Talk some sense into her. Imagine just mentioning the Ordinator should scare her straight. Okay, and how about this Hestophus Velifer guy? He's a necromancer by... Oh, it's the necromancer. Can you believe such a thing? It bears testament to the moral decay of the Empire to allow him to live and openly practice his craftsmanship. He's a good guy. We've worked with him before. It pains me that we can't simply have the Ordinators deal with him. Been told he has offered his abhorrent services to native Dunmer, spitting in the faces of our gods and ancestors. Let him know that what he is doing is against temple law and that he must cease doing it. Okay? To Old Ebonheart. Okay, I'm pretty sure that he is right over this way. He should be this house? No, this house. Yes. Hey, buddy. No, we're here regarding the outlandish heresy. It doesn't surprise me the Tribunal Temple should have grievances with my trade, but I'm quite surprised they sent someone all the way to reprimand me. May I ask what I have done specifically to earn this visit, friend? Specifics don't matter. Necromancy is categorically against temple law. You offer your services to native dark elves. What you're doing is heretical and evil. Truth be told, I don't think what you're doing is bad. That's the one. You've offered your services to dark elves. Oh, I do not discriminate. I offer my services to natives and outlanders alike. However, perhaps the temple will be pleased to hear that only a handful of dark elves have ever sought my help. The temple, it would seem, still holds the monopoly on death in this province. Corrupting the natives, necromancy is heretical and evil. You're disrespecting the temple with your words. Truth be told, I don't think what you're doing is bad. I mean, I don't. He's a pretty cool guy. If that's the case, I must respectfully ask that you leave me to my work. Okay. We'll go talk to the other person, then maybe we'll hit him again on the way back. Maybe just tell him to be a bit more discreet about it. Is that an option? Be like, hey, I don't have a problem with what you're doing, but like, can you just be discreet?
Yes, stranger.
Hey, you have been doing some outlandish heresy. Oh, I'm just using Daedra and the Tribunal to spice up the old sales pitch. The sailor's just eating it up. What's the harm, really? You're spreading a skewed view of the temple faith. Well, maybe it's your temple's fault for having such bizarre and confusing teachings in the first place. I mean, what's the deal with the Daedra anyway? Are they good or bad? Good Daedra are good, and bad Daedra are bad. Unwise to disrespect the temple like that. If you honestly want to learn the truth, you should join the temple. I don't have to explain everything to you, I just need you to stop doing what you're doing. Thanks, but no thanks. Doesn't seem like my cup of sujima. Now, if you're not going to buy anything, I'd like you to leave me alone. Let's try again with her. Let's say you're unwise to respect a temple. Come on, you'd think living gods had thicker skin. Do you know what the Ordinators do to blasphemers like you? Ain't I lucky then there aren't any Ordinators around here, huh? In case you haven't noticed, we're in Old Ebonheart. Do you think the Empire will stay in Morrowind forever? The temple will get you eventually. That's not a bad point you're making. Alright then, I promise I won't be spreading false stories about the Daedra and the Tribunal anymore. You can tell your master at the temple I won't cross them ever again. Perfect. Okay, so let's try this guy again. Maybe we could come at a different angle, like we were able to try different angles with her. It was this house, right? Yes. We're here about your heresy still, again. You've offered your services to the natives. You're disrespecting the temple. Hope you believe me when I say I sincerely don't mean to offend the temple or disrespect its beliefs. I do believe you, because you're a pretty swell dude. Hold no ill will against the temple. In fact, in many regards, they have my utmost respect. That being said, we obviously have a deep ideological disagreement about the practice of necromancy. It's a gap that can't be bridged. Let's agree to disagree. If that's the case, I respectfully ask you to leave me. Okay. Just go back a step. You are headstrong. You should respect the temple? Alright. Listen, I consider you a friend. Perhaps we can reach a compromise. What if I stopped offering my services native Dunmer and only served apostates and outlanders? Do you think that would be acceptable? That sounds acceptable. Good, I'm glad the temple can be reasoned with. Okay. I think the best way there will be boat. We can't just straight teleport from here. That'll just take us to Vivek, just because of it's closer to us. Almost there, please. Thank you. Oh, come on, I can make it. Oh, dang it, I can't. Oh wait, no, I need to go to the... Don't get stuck, please. I need to go to Lower Wasteworks.
Is there something? Say.
Hello. You're back. Well, you finished. Have 2 heretics been dealt with? Yes. So, Citriel agreed to help stop spreading lies about Tribunal and the Daedra. That's good. As far as Hestophus Velifer, it's good that you reached a compromise with him. At least now he'll leave our followers alone. Though I do wonder if that is enough to appease the Ordinators. You've done excellent work nonetheless. Let me know when you're ready for new duties. Yes, please. You received a letter from Lord and Doral Ilvi asked us to spread his words of wisdom to the common Velothi here in Elmastur. Perhaps you could help me, Curate. Lord and Doral Ilvi has written me, saying, in these troubled times he hopes the temple is doing everything in our power to remind the common Velothi in Almastur that their foremost duty in life is to serve the Tribunal. His letter came with a supplement of proverbs, penned by the good Lord himself, which he hopes will preach to the locals. Now, I've reviewed all the proverbs. On the surface, there's nothing wrong with them, but I don't know, Curate. They make me uneasy. How so? Well, listen to this one, for example. The false scales are imbalanced. The truth will tip them over. A fine aphorism, one might say, but doesn't it seem to berate House Halelu? It depends on how you interpret it. Couldn't have said it better myself. Interpretation is key. We will do as Doral Ilvi asked. There is no reason to antagonize him. I would like you to hand out these proverbs to local Velothi. However, if you're asked to explain the proverbs, I want you to be as neutral as possible in your interpretation. I also want to show these to Hetman Lothro. She knows the minds of the common folk better than I do. Cool. Let's go find the Hetman. She should be where we last saw her. I don't think she leaves her house. Which was one of these houses over here. Oops, I went the wrong way. Or well, not necessarily the wrong way, but the long way. It was this one, right?
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
You're just like right there when I open the door. Hey, we want to ask you about the words of wisdom. Loris Dahlin thinks these proverbs are Endoral propaganda. Hogwash. Everyone knows that Lord Endoral Ilvi is both a wise and pious man. He cares for the Velothi, and his words are clearly meant to comfort and enlighten us. It's not my place to second-guess the motivations of a priest of the temple, but I can't help but wonder if Loris Dahlin is a secret Halelu sympathizer. Anyway, go ahead and spread these proverbs. Interpret them as you see fit. Okay. We just find people to give them to? Hey, do you want a proverb? You don't talk with people you don't like. Don't call me scum. I think you're handsome.
That's funny. I hadn't heard that.
Oh, I can imagine why you haven't heard it very much. It is something you don't hear often.
I shall honor our friendship too.
You should. Now, do you want words of wisdom? Nope, I can't give you words of wisdom. There. Nope, I can't give you words of wisdom. I'm not sure who we're supposed to be giving these to. I'm just gonna cheat some more. Whispered words of wisdom, let it be. Let's see, what do we got here? It just says, hand out the 4 proverbs to the commoners in Almastur. Well, that's not very helpful.
Counselor Serethi says he supports you for Hortatold. I don't understand why. I certainly don't like you, and I'd still rather not talk to you.
But you're so handsome.
What you say is true.
It is true, you are handsome.
Rare thing indeed. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so he's not a commoner. Are you a commoner? Nope, we can't give you words of wisdom, but we can admire you a couple times just to make you not hate me. I don't know why these people hate me. Maybe somebody in the hostel of the crossing? No. Unless it's under a different journal topic. I feel like it would still be under words of wisdom. I'm not seeing another journal topic that might make sense.
Maybe you'll find.
Nope. What is that? A kite and mace, okay. Oh, nobody's in the hostel. Or there are people in there, but none of them are the commoners we're looking for. Maybe... Hey there, are you a commoner that we're looking for?
Your words, they make me feel special.
That's nice. I'm glad I can make you feel special. Are you a commoner? Oh, you are. I can give you words of wisdom. Timbo some words of wisdom for me, written by Lord Ilvi. Let's hear them. The false scales are imbalanced. The truth will tip them over. Alright, false scales that fall over. What does that mean? One shouldn't commit fraud when doing business. Dishonest people, like the Hlelu, are doomed to fail. Lord Ilvi is implying that Hlelu are wicked. You can interpret it any way you wish, search for meaning within. One shouldn't commit fraud when doing business. Oh, I see. Suppose that makes sense. Thank you for explaining this to me. Goodbye. That's a different person's house. Well, it's locked, so they're not going to be home. Hey there, are you a commoner? As far as this is concerned? Nope. Hi there, would you like words of wisdom? Nope. Nobody there. An alchemist. Tailors and dyers hall. Maybe there's somebody in here.
It is always an honor, Nerevarine. I know you've heard it many times from many people,
Hey.
but let me say it again.
Would you like a word of wisdom? One cannot bow to the Emperor without turning the back on the three. I hear you, but I don't quite understand. The Emperor lives far away. What does this have to do with me? It means you shouldn't forget we're subjects of the Tribunal first. It means if Hlelu have turned their back on the Tribunal in favor of the Emperor. Lord Ilvi is implying the Hlelu are wicked. Yeah, he's definitely implying the Hlelu are. You can interpret however you wish. So that's anti-Hlelu. That might be anti-Lord Ilvi. I think this is a neutral option. Oh, I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thank you for explaining this to me. Hello. Can I give you words of wisdom? Ooh, I can. Envy not the rich man, his wealth offers no shelter from the storm. To be frank, I wouldn't mind if I was rich. Can you explain the proverb is supposed to mean? It means that wealth doesn't save you from divine judgment. Oh, I see. Suppose that makes sense. Thank you for explaining this to me. Cool, we found 2 people in here. Oh, here you go. A house built on stolen land crumbles. It's the house built on ancestral land that thrives. It means that you should honor your ancestors and never forget your roots. Oh, I see. Suppose that makes sense. Thank you for explaining this to me. Hey there. We've delivered the words of wisdom. And all the proverbs. That's good. What I've heard, you didn't make it seem like the temple was on the side of either of the great houses. Thank you for remaining neutral in this matter. Take these potions as a reward for your duty. Now, we have an urgent matter on our hands. Rather sign our way in, there are Endoral foot soldiers at our door. They are here for Kalisha. She needs our help. Seems that Jalor Endo decided to go behind the temple's back in a misguided attempt to seek justice. He has contacted Commoner. So that's why we couldn't kill her. If you remember last week, we tried to kill her and we got in trouble for it, so we reloaded and didn't kill her. It's because she was useful for a follow-up quest. It makes sense now. The Endoral reacted to this by trying to illegally detain Kalisha. She narrowly avoided capture and has sought refuge with us. The Ordinator stationed at the door is holding the Endoral foot soldiers off, but tensions are rising. We'll not have bloodshed in Almaster. I want you to resolve this conflict peacefully. Why are we protecting Kalisha? Because she sought sanctuary from the temple. She has renounced whatever deluded Western spirits she used to worship, and is a faithful follower of the Tribunal. Moreover, she rightly fears for her life. I will see what I can do. But she's a Hlelu agent? That is my other reason for not allowing the Endoral to take her with them. Do not mistake me for a Hlelu loyalist, curate. I have the temples and our city's interest at heart. We cannot let the Endoral illegally arrest anyone, least of all retainers of another great house. Unless Kalisha willingly surrenders to the Endoral, they will not have her. Temple law is the only law. The Endoral must respect it. I need the temple's protection. I mean, I could get you a scroll of divine intervention. Wait, what is it? Why are you here? Doral commander sent their soldiers to capture me. Thank the three, I escaped from them and ran here for safety.
Greetings. I am at your service.
We have orders to arrest Kalisha. Surrender her to us and no one gets hurt. Well, except for her, of course. But our order is to arrest her from Commander TESIII herself. She authorizes to use force if necessary. You're disrespecting temple law. She's under temple protection. Disperse at once. Listen, boys, you can either leave and live or stay and die. That's not going to go over well, even though I could easily kill them all. Wait a moment. I'll negotiate with your commander. I need to consult Laura Stalin. Just stay calm. Hold on, let me explain the situation. Wait a moment, I'll negotiate with your commander. Commander TESIII can be found in the northern lighthouse on the east bank. And Doral garrison building on the eastern bank, across the bridge from the central canton. We get our orders from her. You said the northern edge of the east bank, right? That's over here, right? Unless it's over there, which I suppose it could be over there. Although this is not the best way to get there. Or a way to get there at all, for that matter. So with the lighthouse, right? Commander TESIII. Eastern bank across the bridge from the canton. Yes, okay. You said something about the lighthouse, so let's go check the lighthouse. That was smooth. Hey, that must be you. I hope you have a good reason for interrupting me. We're here about Kalisha. First, we want to say we love your face tattoos.
For some time now.
But we want to talk about Kalisha. Why the temple would harbor an outlander Hlelu agent is beyond me. I've ordered my soldiers to arrest her and bring her here for questioning. Sorry, I'm an old man. No matter what you say, you will not change my mind. Why do you need to question her? She might have inspiration about Hlelu operations in Almost Thur and in the eastern bank of the river Thur. It is valuable to us. Come on. Why is that not? Thank you. This isn't about justice then, it's just a convenient excuse to kidnap Kalisha. Who gave you the order to arrest her? Leave her alone or I'll have the Ordinaries burn your garrison to the ground and kill you all to the last elf. No, we're just going to point out the hypocrisy. Kalisha's botched up attempt at sabotage was indeed a relatively minor crime. I've understood that Jalor Endo has fully recovered from the poisoning, so his cries for justice seem almost laughable, but surely what Kalisha did warrant some sort of punishment, especially given what information she might yield to us. You don't even care about Jalor Endo at all, do you? True that this misfortune has been useful to us, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, he's hardly significant. Had he died, we simply would have found another blacksmith to forge our weapons. You're doing this to further your own career, betraying the temple. No, that's not true. I'm an ardent follower of the tribunal. It is the Hlelu who have turned their backs on them. That's true, though. They are the betrayers. I am doing the temple a great service by ridding the city of their corruption. If you don't back down, you're no better than the Hlelu you despise. I will do as you say. Please believe me, I say that it was never my intention to act against the temple. I only did everything out of love towards my house and the city. The three forgive me. You can tell my men that I ordered them to stand down. Kalisha can go free. We will not pursue her. Nice. That sounds like the best possible result, except maybe Jalor Indo will be really pissed and try to take matters into his own hands. Who knows? We'll have to get it all straightened out. Make it... I didn't make it. Dang it. Okay, let's test out that other water walking amulet. Come on. Why did it take 7 tries to pick that up? Okay. Okay, so that goes 30 seconds and it took 24. We'd reasonably get 5 out of it. That would be 2.5 minutes. We could reasonably get 10 minutes out of this ring. That's 2 minutes each, and we still could have got 5, so we could reasonably get 10 minutes out of it. I think the ring is the better bet. I think it's just unquestionably the better bet. Okay, that settles it. We're going to get rid of the amulet. We get 4 times as much water walking out of it. Even the speed boost isn't worth a quarter the total overall performance. Okay, let's go find her.
How are you?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, you've been ordered to stand down. Thank you for listening.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm
Kalisha has been protected. The Endoral foot soldiers have left. You handle the situation very well. Here's a scroll to reward your good work. I'll refer this matter to the Office of Intercession. They will contact both the great houses and try to ensure that this unfortunate business is finally put to rest. I will make sure to mention your name to Major Domo and/or Orothi, and let him know that your skills of diplomacy were instrumental in diffusing the situation. Now, about your duties. As it happens, I have no further duties for you. However, Eileen Teloth in the Office of Intersection has asked to speak with you. It is a great honor to be working for the Major Domo's office. Make me proud. Any advancement?
temple recognizes you. You are
Yes. Any more?
Your talents are
No.
Some question your depth of devotion.
Okay. Hey, Kalisha, you're safe. How does it feel to be famous? I don't mean to be bored. I know you hear it all the time, but you're a hero. Hey, you identify yourself as a follower of the 3 now.
I'd be happy to talk.
Okay, so we need to go all the way up to the tippy top.
The mighty.
I do walk the path. Thank you for noticing. So you said the Major Domo's office or the Office of Intercession? Office of Intercession. That's this one here. And who are we looking for? Loris Dallin.
We are blessed. Truly blessed.
Oh, just shut it. I'm not looking for you.
I see this land suits
Everything suits me because I'm awesome.
to ours.
I'm very happy.
That leaves the office, so it must be someone I accidentally overlooked. Loris Dallin, where are you?
Welcome to ours.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regard.
Tasty Kwama meat. Political map of Andithrin. A book about heresy. Maybe down the stairs.
We are blessed. Truly blessed. This is
You're weird. The way you like, the way you parse your sentence. Okay.
We are blessed.
They're not here anywhere. Can you tell me where they are?
The blight is ended. We believe that the Nerebrine prophecies were false. You have slain Dahrk and his kin and have proven us wrong. Accept our apologies.
I accept. Where's Dylan? Oh my god, I was reading the wrong name. Eileen Teloth is who I need to find. And that was this person, right? Yes. Are you here to serve the temple by performing duties? Ready to work for the Office of Intercession? Good. However, before I give you any duties, we need to talk about Loris Dallin. Yes, your former superior. We have received some letters about her. The writers of said letters have expressed their concern that she's not... How should I put this? She's not entirely impartial when it comes to the conflict between House Endoril and House Alelu. Given the recent events, I feel obligated to find the truth of the matter. You know Loris quite well, wouldn't you say? How do you view her? Do you think she favors one house over the other? She has no favorites. In fact, she is explicit about how careful to not pick favorites. Really, it's not what I've heard. It's been brought to my knowledge she's been inclined to take the side of House Alelu. Judging by the things that have happened, I don't think they're completely unfounded. It's a shame. A temple priest shouldn't choose sides like that. Well, you've answered my question. Are you ready for your duties? Yes. You received a letter from Serinthal. They require our aid. The temple infirmary dedicated to Saint Seren, where pilgrims rest and heal their wounds from their journeys, and ordinators rest from their injuries from combat. Alv Lethros, the healer in charge of the infirmary, has written requesting our aid. Go there and help him. Serinthal is located north of here, on the eastern side of the river, just a mile east of Old Avonheart. Okay, we can do that. Quickest way there. I'm pretty sure that's the one that we've passed several times. It's... Hi, little Gwar friend. It's a good Gwar. You said it's east, right? Yes. I think that's the one that we passed several times while we were searching this whole area for a hidden cave. It's like right next to the river. Or the chasm, or whatever you would want to call it. Crunchy ankles. Uh-oh. That's the one right there is what I'm thinking of. Let's use our levitation. Okay. I was too far north and just ended up falling in the river chasm thing I was referring to. Okay, let's put our Necromancer's Amulet back on, because that's the one that we want to keep equipped most of the time. Now, how do we get in there? Where's the door? Yep, this is the right one. And we're here to speak to Alv Lethros.
Walk with virtue.
Hey, we're here to help. Lavari Uvalar has escaped. She's an ordinator of war, but went mad after stumbling into a cursed trap set by heretics. Now she's escaped. I don't think she's made it very far. She must be somewhere close to the infirmary. I just hope she hasn't fallen into the gorge. Find her and bring her back. Be careful. She's not armed or particularly aggressive, but don't upset her. Her mind is wounded. Take these scrolls in case you need to calm her down. I mean, we can just use our Calm Humanoid spell, right? If that's what we need to do. And we're hoping she didn't fall in the chasm. Oh, there's someone over there. Don't jump. Or if I was Bender, I'd say do a flip. Lavari Uvalar, yes, that's you. You are not a god, but you will be in my dreams. Would you like to return to the infirmary? What's that? You want me to pick you up and throw you down into the gorge? Yep, that's what I said. Now hurry up and throw me. What an unusual and horrible request. Now why would you want that? Actually, what I really want is for you to return to the infirmary. You see, I wonder what my body would sound like slamming against those rocks, that's why. Probably sounds something like crunch, splash, bones breaking, blood splattered everywhere. Beg your pardon, but that'd be insane. Are you sure you want that? Actually, what I really want is for you to return to the infirmary. I don't know. It sounded an awful lot like you wanted me to throw you into the gorge. You should have your tongue checked. It's clearly playing tricks on you. You're right. Something's wrong with my tongue. Oh no, what do you think it is? I don't know. It feels funny. I'm not an expert, but may I take a look at it? Go ahead. You open your mouth, and she peeks inside. I have some bad news. It's evident that you are in fact insane. Your tongue is not normal. It is actually a tiny pinkish slug that's reciting poetry backwards. I suspect this is due to some form of Dahrk mischief, but don't you worry, I'll rip your tongue right out. Just hold still. Okay. Let's just lead her back to the infirmary and away from this edge. This way won't go back to the infirmary. We'll go this way. As long as I see her little red circle following on the mini-map, then we're good. Don't get stuck on the bridge, please. Okay, she's not getting stuck on the bridge. She's still faster than most NPCs. Nope, she got stuck. Okay, she got unstuck. Okay, please don't get stuck on this bridge. Nope, right here. See the bridge? Yep, there's the bridge. No, come straight across it. Oh, no, come on. Oh, you're so close. Come on. Straight. Yes, perfect. Just like that. Good job. Bridges are the worst. You did the first one without a problem, but the second one gave you pause, huh? Well, are you outrunning me? Okay, what are these scrolls he gave me? Yeah, I'm just going to use my calm spell. Actually, maybe I'll use the scroll after all. Why not? It's not going to change anything. Scroll of the First Council. Hey there. Only demons would spit on your face. Ground? Here? No, here. Civvy rule. Inverted mountains filled with water sloshing over the brims we build. Do you know anything about Ghost Gate? What insubstantial feints have pierced the unsubstantiated rapier passes? Would you like to return to the infirmary? What? No, I said come back with me to Sarenthal. I don't know. Your mind is sick. You need to return to the infirmary. Know what I heard? Why are you trying to confuse me? I just want you to follow me. I'll only follow the tribunal, not you. Never you. The tribunal wants you to come back to the infirmary. No, stop lying. Stop lying. Please, Lavari, follow me back. This is a trick. I know it. You're evil. You're a Ming and a Molag Bal. You have to trust me. You're a monster. You're a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't run back. It was already hard enough getting you over the bridge the first time. Oh. Oh, okay. It still got you. Return to the infirmary. Let's just go all in on throwing me into the gorge. Yep. See, I wonder what my body would sound like. Indeed, I do. Oh dear, you're clearly suffering from soul sickness, but fear not. There happens to be a very good temple infirmary nearby, where they can help you. It's called Sarenthal. Perhaps you know it. I'll accompany you there. Let's go, you lunatic. Hey. Weren't you gonna take me to the infirmary? It's the other way. Maybe she's having trouble seeing me because of my robe of invisibleness. And it's just messing up her behavior. Don't you worry, my soul-sick friend. Everything will be alright once we get to Sarenthal. What if I attack that rat? No, no, no. Where are you going? No, go that way. Go that way. Yes, keep going that way. No. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's use our White Walking spell to put our robe back on. Okay, our resist frost is in effect. What is wrong with her pathfinding? Do we have a command humanoid spell? I feel like I do, but it's not all that powerful. Oh, it doesn't do anything at all. Is she just too high of level? Or... you can't reset in outdoor cells. Let me see if... yeah. Can you just chill? Maybe a little bit of chill? Look, it's a Velk. You're a tall Velk. Most Velks aren't as tall as you. Hi, little Velk. Ooh, that's a cute sound you make. Okay, let's do a quick save and quick load. A lot of times that will fix broken NPCs. Can we taunt you to get you to chase us again? Flatter me by swallowing your center. if we give her gold? Only ghosts are golden. Whoever coded her did great, because they even made her persuasion responses crazy to person talk. Your words fit the curvatures of my pleasure. Your speech only has one layer. It sounds like pain. So whenever you're trying to taunt someone to get them to fight you, it's best to have to try to balance their opinion of you and keep it closer to the center. Because although you can have taunt success at any opinion, even 0, the better results, the ones that have more impact on their fight and aggression statistic, are all closer to the center of their opinion. But for her, it's not doing anything. Speechcraft increased to 64. That's not bad. So, getting them to attack you is less to do with how much they like or don't like you, and more to do with how effective your most recent taunt was. But I'm thinking she's broken in such a way that just won't let her attack me or anything. Because we definitely should have got a successful attack by now. Like, that's a huge one. It drops her from 55 all the way to 0. That is straight, like, I am going to try to kill you type of distinct difference. So she is definitely broken. Oh, and now she wants to kill us as soon as we get out of... Okay, I'm not going to complain. She's very broken. She is very broken. Is she gonna follow me in here? Cool, so she's like in a... both attacking me and following me. So if you're familiar with the mechanics of Morrowind, if someone is trying to attack you, you go through a cell and they don't follow you through the cell. They only follow you through the cell if they're in follower mode. So she is in a broken state that is both follower and attack mode at the same time, which is interesting. I've never seen it before. But it means that we can get her here. Found her and brought her back. Excellent news. Eileen Teloth was indeed wise to choose you for this task. Thanks so much. Take these healing potions as a reward. Exclusive fortify health. And exclusive restore health and qualify fortify health. Okay. She's in here safe and sound. Let's get her deeper in so she won't follow us back out. We can just leave her here as soon as we get her stuck, like, on these planets or something. Okay, that should be fine. I doubt she could pathfind all the way to us before we get out the door. Nice. Okay. Okay. We can get back to Old Ebonheart, take the boat to Almastur, and then report back to the lady that we Successfully got the sick person back to the infirmary.
Ready for anything. Go ahead.
Will take us, please, to Almost There. Thank you. Thank you for the quick and efficient travel.
What do you want?
I want you to leave me alone. Oh, wait. No, we're not reporting to her anymore. We're going all the way up to the tippy top.
We are blessed. Truly blessed. This is an honor.
And we're going in here. And we're going here.
Truly blessed. This is an honor.
Yes, we've done our duties. Back from Sarenthal. Excellent. I need you to perform some inquisitorial duties in Vys-Assanud. Vys-Assanud is a temple monastery dedicated to Saint Arolar. We've received reports that the monastery has become a nest of blasphemy and heresy. The ordinators are eager to purge the monastery of a contingent of them is camped outside the monastery, waiting for the order to strike. However, we want to make sure the monks are indeed guilty before the purge. Need you to go to the monastery, assume the mantle of the Inquisitor, inspect the place and interrogate the inhabitants, determine whether or not it needs to be purged, and instruct the ordinators accordingly. I am sure you're already familiar with the temple law and heresy, but perhaps these two books will help you. Study them before you make your judgment. May the three grant you wisdom. Let me know if you need directions. Yes, please. Vys-Assanud sits atop the mountainous island northwest of Almost There. You can get there by crossing the bridge over the west side of the river and then walking north through the Hlelu plantation land. Just north of the farmstead called Rethel House. The dome of a monastery is unmistakable. Oh, sorry I'm so yawny. I'm just an old man. Okay, west across the river and then north. We can handle that. And I'll even break my ankles along the way. Okay. Never eat sugar. Okay, we're going the right way. Like, I get that it's just because limitations in technology from when this game was made and what the engine can and can't do, but I wish that, like, there was a fading in and out range of you're getting further away from something, so it just starts to get slowly quieter instead of just, like, you can hear the water, you can't hear the water. Hear the water, can't hear the water. There should be like a middle range of fading out, and like it's just not possible. At least not in the vanilla engine. Maybe Open Morrowind can do that. I'm not sure, to be honest. The Oran Plantation. Where did she say? It's north of... Where is it? Vys-Assanud? Crossing bridge over to the west side of the river and then walking north through Hlelu plantation land. It's just north of a farmstead called Rethel House. Okay. Well, this is not Rethel House. This is Oran Plantation. So does that mean we need to go further north? Okay, you said it's like north of the Halelu plantations. Is this one of the ones that you're referring to? We've been here before. Are you the one? You're Laren Farm. That looks like the dome of a monastery. And you did say it's unmistakable. So if we get up there and there's ordinators camped out ready to kill everybody, then we're at the right place. Hey guys, are you here to kill everybody? We're waiting for the Temple Inquisitor from Almastir. You do not wear the mantle of the Inquisitor, so we have nothing to say to you. Did she give me a mantle? Is the mantle of the Inquisitor something? She did give me a mantle. Fortify intelligence, blunt weapon, and destruction. Nice. The Inquisitor from Almastir has arrived. Good. Enter the monastery. Look for any evidence of heresy. Interrogate Galvenu Telesi. She's the priestess in charge of the monastery. Then report back to us and let us know if Vys-Assanud needs to be purged. Here, take this potion of fire shield, just in case. I don't need your stinking potions. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting. Caved in mine. What? This isn't... What the hell? Okay, I had to read the books. The evils of heresy and the importance of heresy. That would have to be the ones. How to treat heretics. Did she give me 3 books or 2? Let's see here. I mean, I don't want to go through all this. Let's just wing it. I don't want to read 3 whole books just to... Okay. That was close. I see why you gave me the fire shield potion now. Mummy. I will take that. Check for traps. There are none. We'll take the gold. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay. Whatever is going on here, I don't think it's what the Ordinators were expecting either. Hey. Nice. We made it to the actual dome part. Kalara. Do not follow the teachings of Priestess Galvenu, but ask your questions. Please speak with Galvenu Telesi. She is wise beyond words. Well, you've been unhelpful. Thank you for your time. How do you guys even leave? Like, what if one of you needs to, like, go somewhere? You just go take a trip or go see your family or something? Hey there. I'm tempted to say yes. Yes, she is a heretic. This is our monster. May I ask what you're doing here? I'm an inquisitor from the temple. Oh, are we suspected of heresy? I'll gladly answer any questions you might have. You are welcome to look around. You seem strange. Well, we are hermits. I understand why we might seem odd to you, but that's hardly a heresy, no? I mean, that's fair. You're Galvanu Telesi, the priestess of Vys-Assanud. Temple sent you here to tend the shrine of Saint Arolar. Shrine appears to have been defiled. It will not yield blessings until Vys-Assanud has been purified. Why is the shrine defiled? That is my fault, I must admit. I have been a poor caretaker. I'm ashamed of the condition the shrine is in, but I can assure you that it hasn't been purposely damaged or defiled in any way. Surely, being negligent isn't heresy. I mean, no, I don't think so. This book... They coerce the doubters. I think you'd fall under misled and ignorant. If you're just negligent. I don't know, it's hard to say. Psst, you gotta help me and the boys out. The cult leader woman, she's crazy. They do unnatural things here. Unnatural. Oh, she's keeping a slave. An Alan-veered slave. Okay. You know what that means? We're gonna take the key. With our Amulet of Shadows. You seem to have the key. The master key. Is that also the slave key? Or is there no separate slave key? Oh, I can't even tell you to go free. Hey there. Your slaves told me there's something wrong about this place. That's something one would expect a slave to say, isn't it? They are liars who are trying to win your sympathy, so you might free them. Clever little men. I shall punish them for this. But slavery, obviously, is sanctioned by the temple. It is not heresy. I don't trust you. I genuinely don't... The bone song. Ooh, we've learned a spell. A pinch of dust, a rattle of bone, a flicker of runes, a tendril of magic, a spill of blood. For centuries they have slept, for centuries they have dreamed. Now they waken through death and night, they hearken to him. Their empty eyes see him. Oh wait, their empty eyes see, their empty minds think, their empty throats scream, and their empty hearts hate. The dance of death is the breath of life, its light of day is the black of night. It is the call they must obey. The stench of evil, the rank of decay, the power of his word, they are under his sway. And that taught us a spell, the bone song? Summon skeletal minion for 60 seconds. Interesting. Okay, you say the same thing about you gotta help, she's crazy. That's not very informative. I wish you could tell me more. Oops, not trying to clip through the wall, I'm just trying to look behind the dresser. Ugh. Come on, let me down, please. Fine, we'll just fix me. Thank you. Hey, what about the bone song? Have a look around. The bone song seems suspicious. Lots of alcohol, more alcohol, even more alcohol. You've got gold. Common robe. She's got enchanted something on her. These two, the enchanted thing is to be their slave bracers. That just checks out. Please speak with her. She's going to the end words. I am Breva. Yeah, like all y'all are brainwashed. Hi, puppy. You want lap time? You want lap time? Well, come on. Up, up. You can have lap time. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. Do you need help? No, you got it. You're a big boy. There's a puppy. Hey, Mech Lord. That is... I am sorry. You must have said that a while ago, because I think I said I'll wing it a while back, and I've not been looking at chat. But yeah, that is something an Inquisitor would say, for sure, because they're known for just being lighthearted and carefree. Lots of arrows. A lot of weapons. What do peaceful hermits need with weapons? Ooh, I don't like this bowl. It looks like it's covering something up. Is someone here? No one is here. It's not covering anything up. There's nothing hiding under the bowl. Is there something behind the dresser? Or under the dresser? No, doesn't look like it. Not seeing anything of concern. Oh, hi, Vysr. It speaks. A nice little monastery, isn't it? Galvano Telesi. Good little priestess she is. Mehrunes Dagon is most pleased. Yes, he who carries the sun's blaze on his shoulders, the most terrible and the most beautiful of all the princes of oblivion. This monastery and all the little mortals inside it now belong to him. They have renounced the tribunal, those so-called gods. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you being so very informative. Iron ingot. You know, after we kill the people here, I might want to take those iron ingots, just for my collection back home. Although they are pretty heavy. Let's go ask her about the Daedra. Let's see what she has to say about that one. Can you explain why there's a Dremora who says you serve Mehrunes Dagon? Nosy Inquisitor. Fine, I admit it. We will no longer follow the false gods of the tribunal. They're all dead. They are weak and treacherous and dead. We worship the radiant light of creation and destruction that is Lord Dagon. He will lift us up from this sad earth and carry us on his shoulders. He has promised us that he will flood the Thur and drown the land, and then build a new and better one for us. His faithful children, go now. You are unworthy of his blessings.
Speak, traveler.
Okay, got an athletics increase. You know what would be really helpful is like an escape rope from Pokemon that just exits you out of the current dungeon and just takes you right outside the entrance. That would be amazing. Okay, we'll have to go back and talk to the Ordinators, and I hope she doesn't like murder the slaves while I'm talking to the Ordinators. Because that would be pretty rude. Ooh. Grand Soul Gem, yes please. And we'll take the Greater Soul Gem too, why not? That's a tiny little barrel. It's cute. Sure, 1 gold. Take the 2 gold, none of that other stuff matters in the slightest. 3 different soul gems in this one. Oh, that one's locked. Well, that was a useless lock. We'll take the lockpick. Hello, Bobby. Daddy love you. What the heck is that? Ornata meat? That is Ornata meat. Okay. I haven't seen enough of that to be on-site familiar with it. Well, maybe I have, because I did identify it, right? But I wasn't sure. Puppy, you're such a rough boy. Why you shoving? I know. You just chose to get down from the lap of your own accord. Why are you acting like you're neglected now? Come on. There you go. There you go. No need to act so put upon. Oh, don't give me that squeakiness. Don't give me that squeakiness. You're not put upon. And skooma. That was a good barrel. Or chest, pardon me. Nullification. Tonto? Steel Tonto. Oh. I clicked out of that one too fast for my own good. Oh, it's locked. We will take those things. Yes, please. Little crate. Nope, nothing good in the little crate. Okay, so now we gotta do a jump from here to there. And this is the way we... This is not the way we came in. This is just... Okay, so how do we get out of here? Is that the... That... Oh my goodness. It was there all along. And I'm just a silly goose. But that did help me find this that I missed earlier. Thank you for the kisses, you're such a good boy. Oh, thank you for the cuddles. Daddy loved the puppy. Okay, so somehow when I was first here, I missed that there's a ladder down here. I just saw this and was dumb about it. Okay, that explains how they get out. There is a manageable-ish path. Hey there, ordinators. We need to go kill everybody in there, except not the slaves. Purge the monastery. Nice. We will put every single one of the heretics to the sword and wash away their sins with blood. Please join us, Inquisitor. Shouting war cries. The ordinators of war enter the monastery. You should follow them. Okay. We're just gonna take the shortcut. Oh, that's the flame atronach we killed earlier. This was the wrong way. It would help if I could remember where to go. Now, wouldn't it? But that's never gonna happen because I'm a ding-dong. A chocolate-covered ding-dong with a little swirl of icing on it. The slaves don't deserve to die, but you definitely do. Ooh. Was that all of them? The slaves aren't gonna die. We're not gonna kill the slaves. But... Oh, you wanna die. Are you wielding a shovel? That's not a shovel, is it? Oh no, it's a mace. Great Mace of Hellfire. That sounds pretty cool. Is that a unique weapon? I don't know. But I did say I wanted these iron ingots to go with my ingot collection, and we'll take this master hammer. Is there any other cool loot for us while we're here? Hey there, did we get them all? Heretics have been crushed. Belongs to the temple once more. Perfect. Why are you running like that? Okay, yep, you all have nothing but good words to say. That means I can freely loot everything I want. Nope, that still says owned and there's ordinators right there. Okay, can we tell you you're free now? Killed the crazy cultist woman. You gotta let me out. Find the key so I can go free. You have the key.
Yes, now I am free. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll take that, so no one can ever lock you up again. You can go free too. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Really? Hey there, you can go free. I didn't realize that was stealing. So I'm sorry. Let's avoid these ordinators so they can't arrest us and kick us out of the temple. Really? You wanna kill the Inquisitor for looting? What did that give us? Nothing? Gave us nothing? Did we get kicked out of the temple just for stealing that? No. Didn't get reported as a bounty. Okay.
This will not go unnoticed.
I mean, it could go unnoticed. Let's see. I'm just gonna ignore y'all and keep looting. If there's anything else good, take the mushroom. And nothing's gonna be good in those sacks. Okay, that's gotta be it. Let's civic intervention out of here. Oh, that took us to Andathrin. That wasn't what I was expecting. I thought for sure we'd get back to Almastur. Oh well, we can take a boat from here. Hi there, can you take us to Almastur, please? Thank you so very much. I'm just here to do quests for the temple. All right. And it was for you? Yes, we've been there. I hear you purged the monastery of Vys-Assanud. I know it must have been a heavy choice to make, but rest assured you did the right thing. We cannot be soft with heretics. You've worn the mantle of the Inquisitor well, and so you may keep it. I also want you to take these spell scrolls. Now, I have some other duties for you. Okay, what's that? Conflict between House Endoril and House Lily to rear this ugly head once again. You're needed as a mediator in the shadows, so the house war can be avoided. Reason to believe the two houses are headed for a violent confrontation, which needs to be suppressed. However, conflict is only emerging and still without a clear shape. I don't know who the key people of both houses involved. Pardon me, who the key people in both houses are involved in its making. Your skills as a mediator and an investigator are needed. You have to be careful who you choose to talk to and who you keep in the dark. There are those on both sides of the river who would welcome a house war. Can I trust you? Yes. Good. Now remember the letter Idura Voron asked you to deliver to Endoral Danvas. I have made some inquiries since then. I've written letters to both sides of the river and got some answers, though I still don't know the full story. What I have learned is the young lord has been trying to track down a high-ranking Endoral retainer named Adamaris Saldro, who went missing here in Almasur. My sources tell me he is wound up on the western bank of the Thur, a prisoner of the Hlelu. You find the situation most alarming. If you've been able to uncover this much, you're sure Endoral Danvas already knows full well Adamaris Saldro has been captured and probably where exactly he's being kept. We can only pray he hasn't told this news to his father. Lord Endoral Ilvi, imprisoning or killing common foot soldiers or spies is one thing, but to kidnap a noble retainer. Endoral Ilvi wouldn't hesitate to contact the Morag Tog and start a house war over this transgression. Go to Roadur and speak with Endoral Danvas. Tell him that the temple knows he's trying to find Adamaris Saldro and convince him to let him help you. Wouldn't that be let you help him?
Flatter me with your attention, outlaw.
This will probably have to be the last thing that we do for the day, because it is getting close to the time where we think about ending the stream. So let's go back to Roadur one last time, which means jumping into the water, and then Ring of Safe Crossing. Yeah, we made the right choice in choosing the ring over the amulet. Now, let's see if we... He didn't like our words of advice, which wasn't supposed to be our words of advice on how to deal with the dying slave, so he might not just want to listen to us at all. Hey, what does that say? Speak none. Speak none but ally of gods. Speak none but ally of gods? No. Speak none but good of gods. Speak none but good of gods. The Dahrk alphabet is hard to read sometimes, especially because it can be backwards or upside down, but all the letters are still the same letters. Where's the guy we're here for? That's not you. Are we even in the right place? We're not in the right place. I went to the wrong building because I'm a silly goose. That's the building I need. Okay, but how do I get to... I need to get up there. Ah, okay. Okay, this is the correct building. This all checks out. So he's downstairs. Hey, buddy. I know you don't fancy us after you hated what we had to say about the slave, but we need to talk about this guy. How do you know that name? Temple knows you've been trying to find him. I'm here to help. Help? Apologies, Outlander, but why would I require your assistance in the matter? I have my informant across the river, and my father has his warriors and assassins. No need for violence. Let me help. Have you told your father already of his capture? No, I haven't told him yet, but you're right to worry about his reaction. If I had told him, he certainly would have already retaliated with swords and spears. But if the temple is so worried about the impending house war, perhaps you can indeed help. After all, you can walk freely on the Hlelu side of the river without causing a conflict. You can help me find Adamaris. What happened to him? What I learned from Idura Voran's investigation is that there was an altercation between Adamaris and a group of drunken Hlelu hirelings. Sorry, I'm a tired old man. Apparently, they insulted my family, and Adamaris felt the need to defend our honor. He has always been faithful Creedman. Before the Ordinators broke off the fight, I'm told, one of the Hlelu was dead, and 3 were grievously injured. Being the man of honor he is, Adamaris voluntarily boarded a ship that took him to the Hlelu side of the river. I will find him. Tell me where to go. I don't know where exactly the Hlelu took him, but I have a spy on their lands who has been trying to find him. Her name is Tulsi Retherin. I haven't heard from her in a while. She has a hideout under Maringer's house in the Mundrethi slave market. Go there and learn what she has found. Okay. I am quite sure. We met her before. I hope we didn't kill her. Because we've been to the Mundrethi slave market and we killed all the slavers. I'm hoping she identified herself as not a slaver so that we would not have killed her. But I genuinely don't remember. It's been a long time. That's to the north and on the other side of the river, right? It'll probably be quickest to go Divine Intervention to Old Ebonheart from here. And then we could do our Ring of Safe Crossing and just jump on the river. There we go. Yep, this is definitely the right way to go about it. Splash. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Why is it giving us the swimming sound and the footsteps sound on top at the same time? There we go. That was very weird. Wasn't letting us jump and was giving us the double sound effects. But speaking of, I should put my main robe back on now that I'm done being an Inquisitor. There we go. There's my perpetual partial chameleon. Okay, so we killed all the slavers and freed all the slaves. But did we kill the person who was hiding out under Marengor's house? I'm guessing not if this house is still locked. Oh yeah, we must have not come in here at all. Hey there. I'm trying to lay low. I fear things are about to get heated this side of the river. We're here looking for this guy. So the temple's trying to help us find him. That's good. I fear that things in Antherin will go from bad to worse if we don't find the young Sergio soon. Tell you what I've learned so far. The drunken Hlelu hirelings that Sergio Adamaris Salvo fought with in Almastar were men who served under none other than Del's Raven, the form of the Oran plantation. The young Sergio volunteered to come here so he could settle their blood feud honorably. I think he must have expected Raven to demand him pay a large sum of blood money, or maybe challenge him to a duel, but no. Instead he was taken as a slave and put to work in the fields. I've done some scouting in the Oran farmland to the south, trying to look for the young Sergio among the field slaves, but to no avail. Perhaps you'll have better luck than I do. Certainly, being a priest at the temple, you're allowed to walk more freely with less risk than a common spy such as myself. You should go south and look for the young Sergio. If you don't find him yourself, ask around, see if anyone knows where he is. We're doing great. Thank you for your information. It's been very helpful. To the Oran plantation. And we will steal from the slavers who we've already killed without feeling any qualms. Oh, there's a ruby in there. What the heck is that? Horn lily bulb. I don't think I have many or any of those. Many or any. Loot. Okay, Orient Plantation is to the south. Yeah, just south. We don't need any more complex directions than that in this case. Aw, what a good puppy you are, Chonk. Crunchy. It's a Quar. Hi there, little Quar. You're such a good puppy. Hello. Do you know anything about this? Nope. Okay, and I can't ask you. Do you have a key? You do not have a key. It would have flashed by now, wouldn't it? Is this the Orient Plantation? No, this is the Rethel farm. Okay. I guess I haven't gone quite far enough. Why is your helm on the ground? The scaly bastard of a slave hit you in the head and shattered your helmet too. That explains why your helmet is on the ground. The lizard's called Awfully Swift Skink. He's a slave working in Sergio Atrin Orion's plantation. You're supposed to keep an eye on him, but he hit you in the head with a rock and ran away. Still a bit dizzy, so I don't think you can track him down yourself. Could you help me and find the dumb animal? Money to be made. Lie, sure I'll help you. Or, honest, sure I'll help you. Not interested, you got what you deserve, slaver scum. I'll just lie to him. Think he ran north of here. He won't get far with slave racers. Let me know if you found him. Do you have the key? Does someone in here have the key? Dahrk Kerr Lookout. Oh wait, somebody wanted a scroll of divine. Oh wait, never mind. We saved her other way.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
Are you sure about that? We're gonna pop a quick save, and we're gonna check your pockets for a slave key. A bow, arrows, and a torch. That's all you've got. Someone in here has a key. There's 2 keys in here. One of them is carried by someone, and one of them is loose. Oh wait, no, maybe both of them are loose. That one's like almost overlap with the circle, but not quite. Broken bottle. There's the other half of the broken bottle.
May you find all
Riverwatch left pauldron. Well, I seek the key that I can see with my detect key, but I can't exactly find. If you want to help me, you could just tell me where you all hide the key around here.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
Yeah, where's the key? There's 2 of them, and I'm not seeing either one. Okay, I don't think he could see me. Take the frost salts. One of them is like in that corner, and the other one is like, if it's in this underground storage room, it would be like in this corner. We're pretty dang close to it. Like, that's a key, that little white circle, and that's the key, that little white circle. But they're not Z fighting with any of the other circles, which means they're not carried by an NPC. They're either loose or in a container. Where could they be? One of them is like... Could they be like in the rafters or hiding up here? Devs have done sneakier things in this game.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. Maybe it's like under some of this shiz. Let's pop a new quick save in case we get seen. Okay, that plate just like... Not under anything. Will he see me? No, he did not see me. Oh, okay. There's a third floor here. We're taking your 5 gold. Okay. Under a pillow. No, not under a pillow. Straighten that one out. Oh, someone put their sword up here. Oh, we don't want your stupid sword. I didn't mean to pick it up. Where could it be? I don't know about this. Okay, this goes outside, and we are for sure not outside for the key. Under the book, maybe. No, there's no key under the book. Okay, let's do a little quick cheaty cheat. And we can look behind the bed where it was so hard to see before. Could it be under this goblet that is hiding behind? Nope. That's just saying there is a piece of gold on the ground. That would be a devious place to hide a key. Under a goblet that's in a corner almost impossible to see hiding behind a chest. That would be like the worst place to hide a thing. Okay, there's nothing else below here. This is the bottomest layer. I'm just trying to find this key. And it's definitely not in her pockets. And then the other one that is located like here, give or take a foot in any direction. Could it be under someone's shoes? Or boots? No. Should be like right here-ish. And the bottom floor doesn't even extend out to here. I suppose we can determine if they're at least on the same floor. Okay, so as we go further up, the red circle indicating the NPC disappears when we get out of range. And then we get out of range of the second NPC, and then we get out of range of that key. So then this key comes in shortly after that NPC. So if we go further down, we get out of range of that key first, then that NPC, and then we just loop back around. Okay, so this key is definitely on a higher floor. That key is definitely on a lower floor. Or maybe not even a floor, but a surface at the very least. Both of these NPCs are standing on the same level. I don't think we're gonna find these anywhere. You're just a plain guard, and you're not just a guard, but you're also... not on this shelf or in this little corner. So the one that is located in this corner could exist here somewhere, but it's just not. It's not under the bed or anything. Could it be like in the rafters? Is there is nowhere up here to hide a key. That would be weird to hide a key right above her head. Like I could see it hiding in the rafters of like a empty warehouse or something, but like right above someone's head, that just does not. I don't know, I give up. We're not gonna go find that slave right now. We'll find him some other time. We're still supposed to go to the Oran plantation, which is a bit further south from here. I'm getting too distracted. That looks like a big plantation. Hey there, kitty. Salt mine Drokosha. We're looking for this guy. The young Sergio you're looking for is no more. The foreman had him beaten. He died here in the fields. That is all Drokosha is willing to tell you. You're so nice. You're a good kitty.
How does it feel to be famous again?
We're looking for this guy.
I know you hear it all the time, but you're a hero for sure. And if everyone keeps thanking you and making a big fuss, well, can you blame them?
Yes, I could. You're just a guard. Are you the only person in here? Yes, you are. Okay. So let's go to the plantation proper and get more details if anyone knows them. Yeah, Drokosha did know. Or at least he thought he knew. He claimed to know. And that guy seemed to agree that he was beaten, although did not claim anything regarding if he was dead or not.
I don't believe I've seen an Outlander.
I don't care what you have to say if it's not about the guy we're looking for. Come on, up, up. Up, up. You being a silly goose, just get up. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. There's Daddy's puppy. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. Big, loud, sudden noises. Are they? Are those boots ruined? Oh, don't get stuck in the door, please. Fine. Veers in brine. Wait, are you alive? You're alive. Okay. And someone in here has a key. That's definitely on somebody, because you can see it Z fighting with the red ring of a living creature. Or person, or we know, whatever. Which means we're gonna steal your key. Thank you for the key. Now, we're here looking for... Well, first, you're looking handsome today. Now, what can you tell us about this guy? A boy who didn't like the way my men were talking about his precious house in Doral, so he attacked and murdered one of them. Murder is a crime, you know? Came here thinking he could settle the score honorably, whatever that means. Big mistake. Got him put in chains. Well, he's dead now. How did he die? Didn't do as he was told. Said that working the fields was beneath him. I told him nothing was beneath a slave. He still refused. You had him killed? No, I had him beaten to teach him a lesson. Big difference. Field slave is no good to me dead. The boy died because of his own stupidity. Refused the treatment he was given. Ripped the bandages and the stitches off and bled to death in the field. Proud idiot. Sounds like he chose death over dishonor. What a load of guar shit. He was alive, and now he's dead. Honor's got nothing to do with it. The Endoral are really doomed. This is how they act when defeated. The Endoral will want the body back. Fine. The body's in a shallow grave underneath the guard platform to the south. You can go there and dig it up yourself for all I care. Who else knows that he's dead? Plantation overseers know, and maybe some of the slaves. Can't stop them from talking, no matter what it seems. Sergio Atron Oran doesn't know about anything. Go ahead and tell him about this. See if he cares. He's so preoccupied with his maps and politics that he's lucky to have someone like me who has the guts to do the necessary dirty work for him. I'll come back if I have further questions. So we need to talk to Atrin Oran and see what he has to say. Yeah, whatever. But we also want to free this slave down here. What is wrong with you? Can we heal you? We have Vivek's Touch for curing diseases. That didn't seem to do anything. We do have Heal Companion for restoring health. That didn't do anything either. Can we ask him about Vys-Assanud while we're here and while he's answering questions?
How does it feel to be famous, Nerevarine?
Nope. He does not have Vys-Assanud as a subject. And I don't care about him talking about me being famous. Okay, so the Sergio must be...
How does it feel to be famous, Nerevarine? I don't...
No, I don't care what you have to say. The Sergio must be in this building. Nope, you're not who I'm here to see.
I don't know.
No, he wouldn't be behind a locked door. That's you. Hey, we're here about... First off, you're looking very nice today. But it's just a compliment.
You honor me, thank you.
I do honor you, you're right.
You're being clever.
Yep,
A rare thing indeed, thanks.
you're welcome. Now, do you know about this guy? He was Endoro Creedman, who died as a slave in your fields. I suppose this has something to do with the Hlelu hirelings that got into a bit of a scrap in Almastur not too long ago. Dell's Raven's men, right? One or two of them even died, so this is how the four men decided to settle score, by enslaving and effectively killing a higher-born retainer of House Endoro. Dell's Raven must be punished. You're not pleased about it? No, I'm not pleased. Why should I be? He's done a stupid thing. What will you do? For now I do nothing. Damaris' death might very well spark a war across the river. I will do what I must to avoid it, but for the time being, I will offer no explanations, no pleas, no apologies to Alice and Doral. In the West, they play cards for gold, you see. They consider it the mark of a poor player to show one's card to the other. So I won't be showing mine just yet. I will hear what the Sindoral Donvas has to say first. Do let me know how he reacts, won't you? Okay, I can't tell you that the guy should be punished, but you aren't happy about it. Which means that you're not a total asshole like some of your compatriots. But now, while we're here, we're gonna go out to your fields and free your slaves, because you are a total asshole in that regard. So if we can just hide behind bushes where that guy can't see, and we can free slaves, then it'll all be well and good. Okay, that guy can't see. That's a slave. Slaves don't care if you free slaves. Actually, slaves like to be freed. Yes, would you like to go free? There you go. I'll take that so they can't use it against you again. Okay, no one can see us. Do you want to go free? Alright, and I will quit turning. I'm trying to pick that up. Thank you. Pick that up so they can never use it against you again. Is there anybody in there? I don't want to bother picking the lock if there's just nobody in it. Nope, there's nobody in there. Okay, and then the old cat was over that way. But was there anybody in the fields over here? Yes, there was. Hey, you want to go free? There you go. And I'll take... Oh, you had 2. I'll take both of those. And... Yeah. Hey, where are you going? I'm trying to set you free. May you walk on the warm sands. Okay, where was the old cat? Was the old cat over here? Or is that a different... Nope, that's the Rethel farm. We don't have their key. We failed to find it. The old cat must have been over here. Yes, that part of the Oran plantation. Hey there, old cat. You have so much to say. You want to go free? Where would Drokasha run? Where would Drokasha go? Back to ungrateful elsewhere? That is past. Thank you, Nerva. Free the others if you wish to do good. But Drokasha will stay. Oh. Oh, you poor man. You've been brainwashed. I'm so sorry. You sure? You sure you don't want to go free? Yeah, you sure you don't want to go free? That's a first. I don't know how to... Like... Would I free him against his will? How would that work? There any more? There's no more slaves in this field, so that's all the field slaves we could find. Okay, I don't know. Okay, we were supposed to find his body. Where did he say it was? He said it was under the guard shack, the western guard shack. Is that what he said? The body's in a shallow grave underneath the guard platform to the south. Oh, those are some slave shacks. We could probably find more slaves to free there. Okay, this has to be the guard platform to the south, so there has to be a shallow grave underneath it. Somewhere, somehow. Unless there's one even more southwards from here. That might be the guard platform he's referring to. Let's see if these slave shacks hold any slaves that we could free. Hey! Hold on, is there anybody who's not a slave in here? No, you don't have any guards in your shack with you. Oh, you had 2. I'm not your master. You're free. You have no master. Nope, nobody in this one. Oh, hi. Oh, you have... Smirks all day, just smirks all day. Lazy, lazy slave. So the foreman says, gotta punish the lazy slave. Smirks all day has the scars to prove it. See? Would you like to go free? What can this lazy slave do for you, free skin? You're a free skin now too. Or maybe I should say free scales. Okay, so maybe this is the guard platform to the south they were referring to, and there's a shallow grave underneath it. Shallow grave. You need a shovel. Well, that's convenient. There's a shovel right here. You dig open a shallow grave. Adamara Saldro. Adamaris's ring. So we're gonna take the slave bracers and the ring as the evidence. We'll leave the shovel here. Where did the shovel go? Where did the shovel go? That's a key. It's kind of shovel shaped, but it's a key. Did the shovel just disappear from my inventory when I used it to dig? Oh, it's here. Oh, it classed as a weapon. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, we're just going to leave the shovel there. We've got the ring as the evidence. And I think the best thing we can do is get back to... Roeder is that way. Get back to Roeder and report. It's not the ending we were hoping to find. Yeah, we definitely made the right choice on which water walking thing to make our choice. Okay. We'll go report the death to the guy who is looking for him. Endoril Danvas. Yeah, that was his name. The guy who did not like what we had to say about he should try to heal the slave. But that's okay. He will also not like what we have to say about this guy being dead. But it's the truth. Always important to speak your truth. And he is in that building. Hey, look at that. We made it all the way here on one casting of our spell. Why is there an Ornata just attacking me for no reason? That's kind of rude. Okay, we're gonna turn this in, and then this will be what we finish it off on today. It's already taken quite a bit longer than expected. Probably because I took a 20-minute detour to look and fail to look for some slave keys. Hey, we have bad news. Regret to inform you he has died. I am sorry. That's not possible. Yes, he's taken. It's true. I'm sorry. Falls silent and trembles ever so slightly before composing himself. His eyes now have a cold glaze over them. When he finally speaks, his voice is eerily calm and monotone. Thank you for telling me this. Now, I need you to answer one question, and then I must ask you to leave me alone. Do you know who is responsible for this? Dell's Raven is to blame. It is complicated. Then explain it to me. I am no simpleton. Why is it so complicated? Adamaris wished to settle the debt of blood he owed. He was taken as a slave and died in the field after a bleeding. After a beating. So he died for his honor. What son of House Endora would have it any other way? Now, please excuse me. I have lost a dear friend and wish to grieve in peace. I'll also have to let my father know of this. He will get the Morag Tong involved. What is going to happen? First blood has been drawn. Honor and tradition demand that Admaris be avenged. My father will be the one to decide which ones of the treacherous slave will be marked for death. I could offer to kill Dell's Raven or lie about killing Dell's Raven. You have no right to retaliate. Before you do anything, let me negotiate with the Hlelu. Go then and negotiate. Counselor Atrin Oren is the master of the Oren plantation. See what he offers you. Nothing short of Del's Raven's Head will appease me. That sounds fair. We will try to get that on next Monday for you. Mr. Puppy, you've been very patient, and I know you're ever so hungry and you're past your dinner time. So, Mechlord, it's been great having you here once again, and as always. If there's any other... How do words work? If there's any other viewers who aren't participating in chat, that is all good. Silent supporters are supporters just the same, and we love to have you every time. We're going to leave this one here. We'll conclude this very long, much longer than expected quest when we pick it up next week for Morrowind Monday. So we're going to bid you all a wonderful day, night, morning, or evening, whatever it happens to be for wherever you are in the world. And as always, take care.